Good evening and thanks for joining us on this special edition of Action News After the Game. I'm Elizabeth Gadley. Police just released new details about what led up to that child's death. Action News reporter David Schumann is live at El Capitan in Pebble. David, what do we know? Torrential rains are drenching the Carolinas. Flooding is taking over parking lots and streets. We're just days away from the first Democratic presidential debate, and it'll take place right here in Las Vegas. One person is dead, a second is in critical condition, and 3 more are hurt following a pair of accidents last night. The first one happened here. It's this area that we're zooming in on now. Lifeguards say a shark latched onto his left leg, severing it from the knee down.
But sometimes the solution can be as simple as an act of kindness.
That's right. A stranger on a plane coming to the rescue of a young mom and her crying baby. Dramatic footage coming into our newsroom of a fire on southbound I-15. This is cell phone footage, and look at those flames.
Anything like that at your wedding?
No. You know, you have no-shows. It sort of happens, but I mean, these are your family members. You don't build family and friends. It always amazes me here in the desert just how, it can go from rain and storm, and then a couple days later, we're back in the 90s. Yeah. The Fremont Cannon is coming home. Find out how Tony Sanchez pulled out a win in his first battle for state supremacy. Plus, massive waves already smashing into the East Coast. Some areas getting close to half a year's worth of rain, and more could be coming. And here at home, SWAT forced to use flashbangs after reports of a naked woman with a gun in the Northwest. Good evening and thanks for joining us on this special edition of Action News After the Game. I'm Elizabeth Gadley. It was a dramatic and bizarre scene inside a gated community. And tonight, police are searching for that naked shooter. Let's go to Action News reporter David Schumann, who's live on Rainbow near Cheyenne. David.
In Action News.
Metro is investigating a dead body at a mobile home park near Sahara and Boulder Highway right now. They found it at about 10:30 this morning. No word if foul play is involved. And in North Las Vegas, 3 kids and 5 adults are without a home following a major fire. They're all okay, but firefighters say the home is a total loss. It happened near Cary and Commerce just after noon. We spoke to a woman who says she lives at the home and scrambled to get everyone to safety.
That's for us.
And we're glad to hear everyone made it out all right. Fire investigators say they're still trying to figure out what started the blaze, but more than a dozen people were on scene this afternoon helping to clean up the family's mess. Big developments in the skies above Las Vegas this evening. Some areas of southern Nevada could be dealing with snow in the next 48 hours. Carla Welga is tracking it all for us from the Weather Center. Carla, how's it looking?
Well,
what we're dealing with pales in comparison to the massive storms battering the East Coast right now. Take a look at this video out of South Carolina. Some spots got 4 months worth of rain in 4 hours, and the worst may still be to come. ABC's Richard Cantu has the latest. One person is dead, a second is in critical condition, and 3 more are hurt following a pair of accidents last night. The first one happened here. It's this area that we're zooming in on now, Buffalo Drive and Gowan Road. Police say an SUV blew through a red light and slammed into a Pontiac, sending all 4 people in that Pontiac to the hospital. The driver of the SUV is now facing a DUI charge. The other accident happened at Tenaya near Centennial Parkway. Cops say a Jeep rear-ended a motor scooter, sending the scooter rider flying into the road. The rider was pronounced dead at the hospital, identified minutes ago as 27-year-old Spencer Hanshaw of Las Vegas. It's the 80th traffic-related fatality this year. No word on if the Jeep driver will face any charges. A 5-year-old girl is still recovering from her injuries after being hit by a car 1 block away from an elementary school. Witnesses say the driver fled the scene. This afternoon, Metro says they have her license plate number and her address. Police say the easiest thing for that woman to do is just to turn herself in. The accident happened near Fort Apache in Sahara at about 3:30 yesterday afternoon. Police say the woman drove a red 4-door Chevy. If you know anything about this accident, call police. Henderson police are trying to track down the 3 armed suspects who shot at police. No officers, thankfully, were hit. Police told us the shooting happened around 9 o'clock last night, minutes after an armed robbery near Horizon Ridge and Carnegie. Nearby neighborhoods were taped off well past midnight as police searched for the suspects. This evening, the 3 people responsible are still on the run. Cops tell us they got away in a white Dodge Charger with Arizona license plates. If you think you've seen them, call Crime Stoppers. Democrats are calling for more gun control in the wake of this week's deadly school shooting in Oregon, while one Republican stumbled on his own words.
Because look, stuff happens. There's always a crisis.
And those words are coming back to haunt Jeb Bush this evening. Meantime, his poll numbers continue to fall. Later in this newscast, you'll hear more stories of the heroes of that school shooting, plus new information about the shooter and his family. Stay with us.